want events on deck. Saturday, it's Treasure Hunters. Complete it and earn your prizes. All the
and the starting lineups have concluded. So just sit right back and relax. We'll be back in just a moment.
It's the 2K Sports pregame.
Welcome everybody to another presentation of DA. Well, he can impact the game in so many ways. DA, thank you. Now let's take a look at the Bulls opening lineup. Booker out there with LeBron James, and it's Nikola Jokic. That's Kyrie Irving, and it's Butler in at the shooting guard. And for the Bucks, we've got DeRozan. Doncic out there with Jaylen Brown. Then there's Andre Drummond, and it's Capella in at the center, locking down the middle. And it's Chicago to start out. Irving against Doncic. Irving passes to Booker. Outside Irving. Back to Jokic. This one for three. That one, no good. The Bucks go the other way with it. Doncic with it. He's picked up by LeBron. Doncic passes to Drummond. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Opening day, Chris. In your experience, which types of teams tend to start the season well, started strong?
Two types. One, the team that has been forgotten about and left out. The team that had a disappointing season the year before, and no one knows the pain that they went through all summer long, waiting to get back to that moment. So they've been incentivized for half of a year to come back and say, wait a minute, it's our turn now. And those teams are sneaky under the radar.
A little chip on their shoulder.
And then secondly, I would say veteran teams. Teams that know what they want, teams that are focused and saying, wait a minute, we know this is a marathon. Let's take our time, warm up, and stick to the principles right away, and we'll end up in the right place later.
Capella kicks to Doncic. Rebound by the Bulls.
A little surprised he took the jump shot with nobody around him. He could have attacked the basket.
A nice shot by Irving.
So smooth in everything he does. Irving will score the ball from anywhere.
Bucks are gone. 2 or 3 here to start off the game. Doncic passes to DeRozan. And there's the 3-second call. This one on the defense. The Bucks shooting their first free throw of the night. And so he hits the technical free throw.
And what's so impressive about Doncic, the maturity. Yes, he's polished, but he's got a completeness to his game at such a young age.
Jokic against Capella. Up top to DeRozan. 6 to shoot. From deep three-point range. See that time from James. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist.
Gotta admire the focus. James not allowing the D to get the better of him.
Outside DeRozan. And the pass to Drummond. On the wing, Brown. Back to Drummond. 18 feet out. And the Bucks miss again. And here's James. He'll bring it up for the Bulls. They lost the last. Oh, the power on that.
You love how fierce James is. A ferocious dunk artist.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
Out to DeRozan. Capella trying to free himself up. DeRozan's shot is good.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
Irving passes to James. Over Drummond. Here's Jokic. Nice work on the boards, paying off with the basket.
Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
Yeah, that's what's frustrating because you did the job defensively to get the stop, and then you gave it right back.
Doncic against Irving. Can't get it to fall.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
2 points. That one goes. 6 points for LeBron.
If you're the defense, what can you do? James is too strong, too focused on these finishes.
Doncic feeling it out. DeRozan. And it's wide right. It's off the rim.
Oh, he did everything right there except hit the shot.
Goes up the baseline. Butler, no good. Bucks trail by 6. Lobbed up there for Drummond, and Drummond throws it down.
Man, the mobility of Drummond is important to his team. When the ball is lobbed his way, it's game over for the defense.
Butler kicks to Irving. Outside Butler. At the elbow, Irving. Right at the free throw line. Rebounded by the Bucks. Now, Doncic, DeRozan in the corner. Three-pointer on the way. Hands it from downtown. DeRozan's got 5 now.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed, never in a hurry.
Well, Jim Boylen, he won the Chicago head coaching job after his intern stint. The fans were unsure of the hire, but the front office believed in him moving forward.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Got a piece of it. DeRozan against Booker. And LeBron gets it to go with the assist by Booker. 8 points for LeBron. And for Boylen, Chris, he's been a bit demanding on his roster.
Yeah, Kevin, it's going to be tough. He's tasked with molding this young Bulls core. I mean, the front office wanted a hard-nosed coach. They believe they found their guy with Boylen's approach.
Passes to Drummond. A baseline J. Nikola Jokic craps the miss. Jokic has got his 5th rebound in this one. And LeBron James gets it to go.
And they've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
Bucks trail by 5. On the wing, Doncic. Covered by Irving. Irving against Doncic. Five to shoot. And that one's good.
And showing he's got a few tricks up his sleeve there. Doncic's handles are very impressive.
He doesn't hit that one. Good D by Drummond. It's DeRozan with the drop. Oh, and the jam by DeRozan.
Punch, counter punch. Impressive offensive production early on.
Yeah, this is what you love to see. Both teams going at it, working to get to their spots and cashing in.
LeBron, no good. Looking at the last game for the Bucks, it was a loss to Boston. To the paint, and the dunk by Capella.
And how about the vision there from Doncic? Can make the easy pass and also the difficult one.
James kicks to Irving. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. We've heard some people criticize the league's obsession with the three-pointer, saying the game is less fun to watch. You and I have talked to coaches who do not like the style of play. Would you agree with that?
You know what, I do, Kev, but it's all in the way that it happens. So let's talk about a team like Golden State, okay? Golden State shoots so many threes, right? But they don't shoot the most threes, and they have the best ball movement. And they still take the most number of twos. And so they have a balanced game. Now, they have 3 of the best shooters last season out of any team maybe in the history of the game. And they don't take the most threes, but then you have teams that have every guy shooting under 30%, and they're shooting 100 threes with no ball movement. Yeah, something's backwards. It's still about playing basketball and shooting threes, not shooting threes during a game that happens to be a basketball game, if that makes any sense.
It does. Perfect sense.
And at 6'7", Barrett with terrific positional size, which allows him to create problems for defenders down low.
Vucevic checked in for the Bulls. Since taking over the starting role in 2018, Willie Cauley-Stein lived up to his draft spot of being number 6 grade overall in 2015.
And you knew that a big man like Cauley-Stein would take a few years to develop, but at a legit 7 feet and great length, he is everything you could hope for in a starting center.
Here's Barrett. And Vucevic pulls it down.
The D making that layup look very uncomfortable for him. Good aggressive work down low.
Irving with the ball. Out defended by Cauley-Stein. And that's good. Kyrie Irving for 3. Irving's got 8.
You want to know what sets up Irving's drives? I mean, his ability to hit from distance, his handles, his game. He has it all.
Here's to Paul. Over Irving. Milwaukee, no good that time either. And Collins has got the ball here for Chicago. Booker looking around. He feeds it to Collins. He kicks it to Irving. On the wing, Booker. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. And the Bulls lead by 5.
Now, some folks could call Irving too much of a gunner, but he keeps showing he can pass with the best of them.
And Milwaukee calls their first time out of the game.
Yeah, things not going their way, and he wants to just try to talk this one over.
Well, the defensive intensity has to pick up, and I'm sure coach is going to let them know that.
Take a look here at John Collins. Great showing for him last season. 15th in rebounding, and he was in the top 20 in field goal percentage. Able to create offense with tremendous efficiency.
And we talked about how strong he was on the boards, going hard at it at both ends last year, really helping out his team. Oh, and the rejection by Collins. On the wing, Booker. 29 points for him last game against Orlando. Pass to Irving. It's Vucevic, top of the key. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Yeah, it feels like they're just one step ahead right now. Looking to build out their advantage even further.
Outside, Covington. Will it go? Trying to get open is Randall. Porter with a block.
And, you know, as he learns the game at this level, he's going to block more shots. Porter has the length and the ability to move his feet.
There's a minute 34 left in the first quarter of the game. Count it. Good. The Bulls leading by 5. Irving looking for an opening. And the rejection by Cauley-Stein.
Capable of being a defensive anchor. Keeper Cauley-Stein is positioning himself to swat shots.
Here's Randall. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
And, guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Booker the pass to Irving. There's 49 seconds left to play here in the first. And the rejection by Cauley Stein.
His field goal percentage has dipped this quarter. I mean, his movement has to be better. He has to find the open spots on the floor.
And the activity he shows around the rim is why he is such a respected defender.
Yeah, you can see why he's established that reputation. Strong understanding of how to defend at the rim.
And the athleticism and size of Porter creates problems for the defense. Hard to guard without getting physical.
GA drafted after only playing 3 games at the University of Missouri. A lot of people probably hadn't seen Michael Porter Jr. play basketball. But with that in mind, describe his game for us now.
Take a break.
Kevin, at 6'10", he's a fluid athlete with tremendous shot-making ability. He grew up one of 7 kids, homeschooled. They all played ball. He's had a basketball in his hands from a very young age, and you can see it in his approach. And when you watch the Bulls play, Chris, they just seem to lack an organizational direction.
Yeah, Gia, you're right. I mean, the team committed to Boylen to shape their youth. They don't seem to be interested in playing up-tempo or following any NBA trend. The distrust between players in the front office is not helping their recruiting of free agents. Yeah, a lot going wrong there. Oh, this is a big fella who has no problems at the foul line. I mean, a very smooth touch on his stroke.
And Barrett gets it to go.
I love seeing Barrett cash in there. He knows he has what it takes to finish through contact.
And here's Booker.
Bucks foul called. Personal. That's his first personal foul.
Chicago shooting their 5th attempt at the line in the game.
Yeah, a year ago, though, Kevin, 78% conversion rate from the free throw line. So that's a nice all-around effort.
The determination of Irving. He's a type A personality. He just wants to win.
Here's Booker. Over Barrett. And a miss there off the inbound. And so it's LeBron James making things happen. A unique upbringing for Clint Capella. Spent years.
As a kid, I was only in junior about.
Just an inspiring story, Greg. It gives you perspective on why you should be grateful for everything you have.
Kevin, without a doubt, Capella's upbringing helped shape him, and the hard work he continues to put in is really admirable.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And taking a look at Chicago's performance here, guys, what have they been doing or not doing?
Coming in hot. They were sharp from the perimeter right out the gate.
The defense spinning in circles. Hard to cover all that ground.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. Taking a look at the Bulls. Kyrie Irving is out there with Booker. Then there's Kevin Love, and it's Vucevic, and it's Ingram, 8 for 3, the small forward.
You got to love the decision-making from Willie Cauley-Stein. I mean, aware he must keep improving his passing.
Booker dishes to Vucevic. The pass to Irving. Ingram against Covington. Shot clock at 5. Woke loose. It's stolen by Randall. And he banks in the layup. Now it's a 3-point Bucks lead.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Love kicks to Booker. And here in the second with about a minute and a half gone by. Booker against Randall. Here's Cauley-Stein.
Oh, man, such a quick, explosive leaper. Cauley-Stein throws it down with ease.
Now here's Booker. Dishes to Ingram. Passes it to Vucevic. Booker with it. Down to 5 on the shot clock. No good. They had a chance to end the run there. And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, Jimmy Butler has made several All-Star teams, but he remains single-minded in pursuit of his bigger goal. Butler said, I just want to win a championship. That's all that matters. I didn't do it in high school. I do it in college. If I don't win it here, then I'll go to the 50 and over league someday. But I got to win a championship at some stage. Kevin?
I like that attitude. Thank you, D.A. Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Drummond's checked in for Randall. DeRozan comes in for Robert Covington. Jaylen Brown's checked in for Barrett. And Doncic is subbed in for Paul. The Bulls also changing it up. LeBron, he's checked in for Vucevic. And it's Butler in for Booker. Here's Irving. James trying to free himself up. And it's Irving missing.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
It's something that happens to every team. You just have to ride it out, play your hardest, live with yourself.
There it is, guys. One of those effort plays that makes a big difference in the game.
And G.A., it is definitely making a difference so far today.
And Kevin, this is why his teammates respect him. The hustle, the energy. Gotta love it.
Doncic passes to Cauley-Stein. That one drops for him. Cauley-Stein's got the lead up to 11 now for the Bucks.
Oh, great ball movement there.
On the wing, Irving. Cauley-Stein defending.
And thanks to that bucket, he's finally able to stop that little 15-0 run by the Bucks.
Pass to Drummond. DeRozan surveying the D. Here's Doncic. Good. And it's DeRozan picking up the assist. 7 points for Luka Doncic.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
On its way from Irving for 2. And it's Chicago scoring again.
Irving makes it look so easy. His jumper is on point from this spot.
Doncic passes to DeRozan. Drummond. Looks good, is good. Bucket number 4 for the field. He's taken only 6 shots.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
Here's the teardrop. Cauley-Stein grabs the board. Cauley-Stein's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Rosen dishes to Brown. Here's Doncic. He's got 7. No good. Last game for Chicago, it was a loss to the Magic in Orlando. Ingram outside. Outside Irving. And the Bulls, another 3.
He keeps working on the three-point line. I mean, that's his 3rd triple of the game. First in the quarter.
Here's the pass to Drummond. Back to Doncic. Over Irving. Here's Drummond. Throws it down as the official calls the foul. It may be a 3-point play. That one on Love.
You have to do better than that if you want to keep Drummond from getting to the bucket. He's just relentless whenever he gets the ball in the favorable spot.
Clint Capella, he's checked in for the Bucks. Jokic has checked in for Chicago. There's always at least one joker on every roster. Who was the funniest guy, Chris, you ever played alongside?
Oh, man. By far, Jay Witt. Jay was the white chalk. He was the funniest. Before the game, after the game, during the game, he would, it'd be a bad call by a ref or something. He'd say something to the ref would laugh and pat him on the butt. I mean, he was, he's a funny guy. He's somewhere right now telling jokes, having somebody laugh and fall out on the floor. It was just his personality. A hard worker, but he definitely was a joker on the court.
Inside. good that time. Good work defensively by Capella.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Passes it to DeRozan. Good defense by Jokic.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
Excellent D, avoiding fouling and got in the perfect position to alter the shot.
Butler against Brown. Pass to DeRozan. Over Irving. And he gets the bucket. DeRozan's got the lead up to 12 now for the Bucks.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
Ingram outside. Nice D from DeRozan. Bucks leading by 12. And there's the foul. It goes on Jimmy Butler. That is his first foul of the game. John Collins, he's checked in for the Bulls. Porter comes in for Brandon Ingram. Capella against Jokic. Capella kicks to Doncic. Pocket 6. Pass to Drummond. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. Doncic has got his 5th assist in this one.
Even with the D giving him a lot of attention, he's still finding ways to light him up.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Porter passes to Jokic. Shoots over Capella. Good on that shot. With that, the Bucks' lead is cut down to just 12 points on the bucket from Nikola Jokic. And the whistle blows on the backcourt violation. He went over his back. And a chance now to look at the schedule for the Bulls. On Saturday, they'll be facing Hassan Whiteside and the Miami Heat. Then on Sunday, they'll go back home and they'll be hosting the Boston Celtics. James dishes to Porter. Good ball movement here by the Bulls. And it's Jokic missing.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And it's Brown missing. Bulls trail by 12. Here's Porter. The shot that time, not on target. Good work defensively by Capella. Butler against Brown. Doncic outside. The pass to Drummond. That shot off the mark. And the Bulls going the other way now. Butler against Brown. Butler feeling out a bit. Good. Nice job down low.
He's so focused. Butler does not let the defender get into his head. That's a sign of an elite scorer.
Jokic against Capella. And Drummond throws it down.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, G.A., the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
Yeah, coach is definitely pleased. That's the execution we love to see.
Here's Jokic. Sinks the 15-footer. Jokic has got 4 points this quarter.
Well, you like guys who can work that in-between area. Really keeps the defense honest.
Oh, yeah. Flexibility is crucial. You have to be able to take what the defense gives you.
14 feet away. Here's Capella. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's on Jimmy Butler.
I mean, really, Capella is a handful for the defense. I mean, at times you got to foul him.
Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Randall's checked in for Andre Drummond. Robert Covington comes in for DeMar DeRozan. It's checked in for Brown. And it's Paul in for Luka Doncic. The Bulls making a change here as well. Booker's checked in. James. And Capella sends it back.
An elite shot blocker is there. Capella's athleticism and length allows him to stifle shooters.
And for a lot of these kids, Greg, it's interesting how quickly teams expect them to get up to speed. Case in point, R.J. Barrett.
Yeah, I mean, he had only the 1 year of college, already being asked to produce. Fortunately, he's very mature for his age and generally plays up to the level of competition.
Bucks leading by 11. And James pulls it down.
And that is a textbook example of how to defend your rim.
Well, that's why he's out there right now. In situations like this, he stands tall to prevent points. It's all about the tail of the tape right there. I mean, his size advantage makes that jump shot easy pickings.
Now Barrett, 5 points in the game. Handle with the ball. He's picked up by Collins. James wide open. Had the space there, but it's offline.
And the stroke down this quarter, nothing on target.
Randall with the bucket.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
And here's Jokic. He's got 8. Here's Booker. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
This is his first free throw of the game.
And he buried a bunch of shots from the stripe in that last game.
Oh, not many players with a more steady hand at the free throw line than this fella.
Now, here's Barrett, defended by Booker, and stolen by LeBron. Booker inside, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Booker's got 9.
And Kevin, they started the game shooting it so well. I'm surprised they haven't continued. They've got to get back to their strength.
Bulls foul. For Milwaukee, they have only made 2 attempts, shooting poorly at the line in this one. On the free throw, no good.
Born in Toronto, Barrett joins a talented group of Canadians who have entered the NBA ranks.
Outside, Covington. No good on the last second attempt there. And so, thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter underway. The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Ernie Johnson. Andre Drummond having an outstanding game. He had 14 points, 8 rebounds. And that should...
And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. Kyrie Irving really making a difference here.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column? Through 2 quarters, he has been terrific.
Yeah, Greg, this game has his fingerprints all over it. Now looking to replicate what he did in the first half.
They've got Drummond out there with Luka Doncic. And it's DeRozan, and it's Capella in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the group for Milwaukee right now.
The exceptional athleticism of Drummond on full display tonight. Just an unreal athlete.
Irving with the ball. Now guarded by DeRozan. Chris, you have been passionate about honoring those who blaze the trail for today's NBA, like the Globetrotters and the Wrens, in the days before integration.
Yeah. I mean, you think about what they've gone through off the court and on the court, and anyone, regardless of color, nationality, just paving the way for me as a basketball player. I want to say thank you. Let's just think about what Red Auerbach did. Drafting the first African-American player, making the first African-American player coach in Bill Russell, who won the championship that year, leaving him a good team. If you look at organizations like the Black Fives, bringing awareness to the games, and you just want to understand your legacy culturally, and that's why I have to, every time I see Mr. Bill Russell, Big O, or Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, I give them a big hug and a wet kiss on the cheek, because I just thank them for not only advancing the movement in sports, but culturally. Sports has always sent a message to the culture and society about how cool teammates work together and how you can overcome a problem by working together. And so I really thank them for enduring all of the hardships that they did so that we can reap the benefits. So it's been awesome to be part of the league and be able to shake hands with those that have blazed trails for us.
That is so admirable on your part.
I don't think the D does good enough here, but something causes the miss.
Outside Butler. Sweet little floater. Butler's got his second bucket.
Oh, a little bit of a soft touch from the grizzled veteran right there. Butler's showing another dimension of his game.
Brown against Butler. Lets it go from 11. And it's Brown missing.
You know, they don't score on that shot, but they're going to be happy with those kinds of possessions.
And here's Brown. He'll bring it up for Milwaukee. They've led by as many as 14 points. Passes it to DeRozan. Now here's Drummond. Over Irving. And there's Drummond. That's good on the assist from DeRozan. Drummond's got 4 points this quarter.
Oh, he's showing how dominant he can be. Drummond, when he's feeling it, he stays aggressive.
Irving passes to James. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
They're doing work here in the second half. 3 or 4 to start.
Doncic outside. Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. Pass to DeRozan. Rebound by the Bulls.
Just not there from a rhythm standpoint right now. It's really eluding them.
The shot by Butler. Nobody around. No good from outside. And there's the foul. It goes on Jimmy Butler. That's his third foul of the game. The Bulls making a switch here. Love's checked in. Capella finds DeRozan. And stolen by Love. And here we go. The Bulls fast break. Good D by Drummond. Bucks leading by 5. Brown wide open. He fires. Oh, and the jam by DeRozan.